Welcome back. Let's talk about the myths that you probably believe about disability insurance agents and the truth. My job is to be a mythbuster about the world of disability insurance. And today I'm going to talk about myths that you probably believe about your disability insurance agent, and we'll talk about the truth. If you have a choice, you should probably get an individual disability policy that ensures your occupation to provide you with financial security and peace of mind if you were to become disabled. I have individual disability insurance policies because I'm the owner of this business, and I have not only to support my office, but I have to support my family. So I also have, by the way, disability coverage that will cover the expenses of my business. It's called overhead disability coverage. But I also have individual disability insurance coverage for myself. When you're looking for insurance, you may want to ask, well, what kind of disability agent should I contact? Should I contact an independent insurance agent, the agent for the disability carrier, like the Standard, Guardian, Berkshire, Principal, Ameritas, Union Central, or Mass Mutual, or the agent for a professional association like the AMA, the ADA, the Florida Bar, or some other professional association? These are great questions. Look, disability insurance agents get paid a commission by the insurance company for selling you a policy, regardless of the type of policy you're sold. And in my mind, commissions are really not the issue. That's how they get paid. That's standard. I think the type of insurance agent that you pick should be one that has your best interests at heart and can present you with a variety of options. Now, neither the agent for Standard, Guardian, Berkshire, Principal, Ameritas, Union Central, or Mass Mutual, or the agent for the AMA group disability insurance policy through an association have an incentive to learn about your personal needs, your occupation, and your financial goals. My father, Thomas Cavey, was an independent insurance agent, and he worked to get the best policy for his clients at a fair price. And in fact, he had his own individual disability policy, which saved our family financially when he became disabled. I think you should be purchasing your disability insurance agent from an independent agent who can sell you disability insurance from any one of these companies, but sell you a policy that meets your financial needs. So why would you want an independent agent? Well, all of these companies, the Standard, Guardian, Berkshire, Principal, Ameritas, Union Central, Mass Mutual, they all offer different types of policies. The key here is to select the one that's best for you. I've written a go-to book that we have been advertising in the course of this podcast that goes into detail about the terms in a disability policy that you don't want to see and the terms that you do want to see. I suggest that you order a copy of this book so that you understand the disability world before you contact an independent agent. From my perspective as a disability insurance attorney representing disability policyholders across the United States, I think that it's important that you sit down with this independent agent and discuss your occupational duties, the standard of disability found in the policy, the policy limit on benefits, and the periods of those benefits. In other words, mental nervous limitations, the exclusion of certain medical conditions like subjective medical conditions defined as fibromyalgia or migraine headaches, and understand offsets and reductions, because many policies will reduce your benefits by the receipt of Social Security disability benefits you or your family members receive, or even reduce your benefits if you have received a settlement as a result of a personal injury case. So you need to understand, in this instance, what your net benefits would be after offsets. You want a personalized policy that fits your needs, and one, as we've talked about before, that will change as your circumstances changes with that future benefit option. Now, why would you want a proposed disability quote and policy to be reviewed by a disability attorney such as myself? Well, I think that the independent agent should give you a comparison of proposed disability policies so that you can compare features and benefits. However, what I have found is that many agents fail to analyze and consider the impact of the definition of occupational duties the standard of disability offsets and reductions properly, and they don't consider any other disability policies that you have and consider the interaction between these policies, because sometimes these policies will say, we won't pay you benefits if you're getting benefits from another disability carrier. That makes one or both of these policies potentially worthless. So don't buy based on price, because you're insuring yourself and your family. I don't know about you, but I think I'm worth a whole lot. Now, the agents are not generally involved in the appeal of denied disability insurance claims, and they're never in the courtroom unless they're being sued. So they don't really understand how courts will interpret the definition of occupational duties, the standard of disability, or offsets. And I think that's particularly true involving a case with a University of Virginia physician. He discovered that the definition of disability in his policy was defined as the area of medicine he was boarded in, as opposed to the specialty he was practicing at the time he became disabled. Now, that's a heck of a lesson to learn when you're disabled and you can't go back to work. You learn that you don't have any coverage. That's crazy. Many agents don't consider how one disability carrier may allow a carrier to reduce the disability benefits by the receipt of other disability benefits. So in other words, as I've said, the policy may say, hey, look, if you get individual disability benefits from another carrier, we're going to offset whatever you get. Or it might say, if you get group insurance benefits, we're going to reduce your individual disability benefits by whatever you get. You need to understand the interaction of these offset provisions in policies that you're looking at and policies that you have, because ultimately these policies can be made worthless by these offsets. And the worst time to learn this is when you're disabled. So do yourself a big favor and purchase a policy through an independent agent, and consider having the policies reviewed by an attorney such as myself. I know you're going to pay more for that tailored personal protection, and you're going to have to pay a lawyer to review these policies. But ultimately, this is about your peace of mind. So the truth is, you want an independent agent, just like my dad. In the next segment, I'll be talking about what every long-term disability policyholder has to know about exclusions in their disability insurance policy. So stay tuned.
Are you a professional with questions about your individual disability policy? You need the Disability Insurance Claim Survival Guide for Professionals. This book gives you a comprehensive understanding of your disability policy, with tips and to-dos regarding your disability application that will assist you in submitting a winning disability application. This is one you won't want to miss. For the next 24 hours, we are giving away free copies of the Disability Insurance Claim Survival Guide for Professionals. Order yours today at disabilityclaimsforprofessionals.com.